What is going on, everybody? Good morning. We are back to regularly scheduled programming. Miguel did such a bad job, we didn't allow him back in today.
This is true.
Yeah.
Did you get it wrong?
Yeah. We were like, hey, sorry, buddy, we don't want to get canceled. Not today. You're not allowed back.
I mean, it goes the best he could. Stay. Yeah. Make peace.
You think so?
I'm trying.
All right.
You might. There's one of my listeners in the book, and he did what he violated.
I mean, he did it on his own. He picked his own battle. You may have to speak up a little bit just in case the mics are kind of wonky here. We'll figure it out. How's everyone doing today? We got Lou. Lou, what's going on, buddy? Matt, Matt, what's going on, bud? We are back, regularly scheduled programming. We've got, we're all smoking Tatuaje this morning. Well, I'm not smoking Tatuaje yet. I have it here, but we're not there yet. It seems like the past 2 weeks we've talked about losing people in life. There was a gentleman from Luxury Cigar Club that I know Lou was friends with, and a lot of members on DAC were friends with. I knew him through Luxury. His name was Phil. He passed away yesterday, but bad things happen in threes. So
That's it, right?
this is our this would be it. Like I said, bad things happen in three. Absolutely wild time, but we've talked about it so much. I want to try to not keep a morbid theme going on the third live in a row. But definitely a shock. Definitely a lot of people in thoughts and prayers. So, with that said, I'm not going to talk about death today. Like, I am absolutely dead set on not doing that today. But I needed to acknowledge our brother Phil from Luxury Cigar Club. He was a member of it. Really good guy. Turned his life around and whatnot. We actually, the last message I had sent to him was messaging him to come down for the meetup. So, but we are on to cigars. Let's talk about some cigars.
Yes.
So one real quick shout out to Lou at Lur. Lou released a new cigar recently, and we bought it without trying it because I love Lou, and Lou said, take my word for it, and I took his word for it. It was absolutely fantastic. I got to smoke it. I know I'm not going to talk too much about it because we're going to be introducing it to some people here soon. But Lou, if you want to talk about it in chat, you can feel free to. But it is an absolute banger of a cigar. But the release I will talk about Lou from, because that was the new limited. The Wahoo is not the same cigar, but I did smoke the Wahoo. I smoked at a PCA. I smoked it since PCA. Absolutely delicious cigar. So I want to talk about today, when I said let's talk about cigars, not necessarily the cigar we're currently smoking. We started some controversy with oh geez, Matt, I'm sorry to hear that. Matt just said Buddy in TriStar lost his mom on Friday night. Again, things happen in threes. I hate to say it, but that's what they always say. So we did this whole top 5 of 2026 thing, right?
Yeah.
And I did it, but I didn't do it fairly. Like, I did it fairly, but I didn't do it fairly. When I say I didn't do it fairly, it's like there were cigars like I didn't have to show in the video, right? So like the Lost Ledger, like that was a 2026 release cigar. Believe it or not, we actually got it in the shop on January 2nd.
Yeah.
So it is a 2026 release cigar. And that wasn't on my top 5 list for 2026, but that's because I don't have any here. Like, So I tried keeping it like new stuff in 2026 that I could show you and smoke with you and talk about with you. And I think I got the most amount of messages were from people like, how is the Lost Ledger not in the top 5? I'm like, well, it is. And I said it in the video. I was like, I guess after I gave you my 5th cigar, I didn't say Lost Ledger. You just kind of X'd out the video. Because right after that, I actually talked about how the Lost Ledger would be in there. We just don't have it because it's lost.
It's very lost. What up, Brad?
No, it's I get pictures of the Lost Ledger. It's kind of like ransom pictures, right? It's like Lee just kind of sends me a picture, like it's like in ransom. But it's not. What it is the cigars are done. They're aging. We're waiting on cigar bands, man. And I feel like I've been saying this story for the same 4 weeks that we're waiting on bands. We're still waiting on bands.
Wow. Back to the put up 10,000 right now. All right, so you guys
It's 2026 and we still can't figure out to get camera angles or.
I don't know what you're talking about, Aldi. I put the camera angle right to hide my weight.
which is way down, by the way. We all right. Now it's way down.
He is.
Good.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you.
We're all not happy with the food choices he has to make.
I'm definitely not happy with the food choices I have to make. I am living with them. We're in a very contentious relationship. Yeah. So we are in the box in the band business. Yeah, man. Let me tell you, dude. I never would have thought cigar bands would take so long to get made. It's just not us. I mean, Aldi works with like HDA. He saw it firsthand, things with boxes and bands. And Lou, I don't know if Lou's ever had any band issues at all. But yeah, so Lee changed to a different band factory, man. It was just that bad. So we're waiting on bands. That's the easiest way I can say what we're waiting for. So the Lost Ledger is lost. Not the cigar, the bands are lost.
Yeah.
So we've got that's the current issue with the Lost Ledger. And everyone keeps asking me, Norm, when you getting them in? And my answer is I have no, I've been given timelines. I talked with Lee the other day, and Lee's like, Norm, I'm not even going to tell you when I think I'm getting them, because every date I've given you when I think I'm getting them, I haven't gotten them. So the last update is Norm, you'll get them when you get them. So I will tell you all. We will get them when we get them.
Lou said packaging is so challenging. Yeah. That is true.
So, real quick, talking about Lou, I'm going to be seeing Lou here in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. The DAC meetup. My boy Lou's coming up. Aldi's coming up. Aldi better be coming up. I know Fomaha Joe, he's definitely coming up. We're gonna have a great time, man. We got some really cool special things lined up for that. I do think I understand what Aldi's saying. I do think for the next live, I think we angle these chairs so we're all facing forward. Instead of facing looking at each other, we kind of turn the chairs on like a 45. So this way we're not having to turn our neck to be able to see. I think that's what we're gonna do on the next one. We live and we learn, right, Aldi? Yeah, I mean, Matt, that would be a good idea. We could just redraw the Lost Ledger on a notebook paper and just drop it on that bad boy. So back on to the whole point of cigars is so that list was everything that we have that was regular production. That's kind of what I tried doing when I did my top 5 list, was new regular production things that you can buy today. Right? As much as I want to say the Lost Ledger is a regular production, it is, but it really isn't, because it's limited that we just constantly just keep reordering. You know what I'm saying? It's a shop exclusive like it should be, but it is what it is. So I I don't think my top 5 list is going to stay the same way all year. I think it's going to change out. I don't know what's going to change it, but I think there's so many things coming out, man. You got Sentinel from HDA that's going to be dropping. Yeah, you got Revelry just dropped. You got the Brody that's dropping. You've got Highway Drifter that's dropping. You've got so much stuff that is coming out that I can't tell you that my top 5 list is not going to change. One of the top 5 cigars that I had in the first part of the year may not even be on that list in the second half of the year. There's so much stuff coming out. And we did new to the shop. Like, you know what I really want to do, Lou? And Lou, I've talked to Lou about this, and Lou kind of talked me out of it because he's a sane and logical human being. Is I wanted to do the top 5 worst cigars of 2026, and as a retailer, I can't logically do that. So I'm going to come out with like a name like Taco Man. So yeah, under Taco Man, I'll do my top least favorite cigars of 2026 under Taco Man. Because like you know, and I talked with Lou about this. I believe it was at the last DAC meetup. I said, man, I really wish someone would do that. I'd love to do it. And he's like, you can't do it. You'd piss off so many vendors. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. We do take pride in our shipping and packaging. Like that's the one key thing that we try to strive on is how fast we can get things shipped out. Yeah, so I really wanted to do this this whole worst cigars of the year, top 5 bad cigars. But then again, I say that, and I'd probably get dropped by the brand, so I really can't do it. However, you guys can do it and tag me in it. I'm not promoting it, but I'd love to. Like everyone does a top list, man, and like if people could fight over the top list. But just imagine the fights you could get into if someone really hated a cigar that you loved. It's just wild. So, talking about like wild news a little bit. Yes, I like it, man. Top 5 overhyped cigars. So the Davidoff Lounge in Pittsburgh, Blend by Davidoff, officially closed its doors on Thursday.
I wonder why.
Like not even closed them, just freaking walked in mid-service, told everyone to settle their tabs and get out.
That's beautiful.
Unfortunate. We lost a couple of other cigar lounges have closed their doors. Traditional Cigars in downtown, or not downtown, but Traditional Cigar Lounge closed. Cigars in Ash closed. Wow. All last week. All happened. Again, bad things happen in threes. Davidoff didn't. The others, I believe, did liquidate their stock.
Saul, are you still in the career?
Saul, if you message me right now for your coffee, we might fight. Shout out to Drifting Drams getting me through the morning.
Yes, especially this morning.
And shout out to Diet Pepsi for getting Jason through his morning. So yeah, I guess other news that we can kind of talk about. So we did the I don't even know what I've called this tournament now. I've called it like 5 different things, but we did the Cigar Vault Open Classic Masters Invitational, and my team did not win. That's just because Joseph's team cheated.
I was going to say I was very
Yeah.
Joseph.
Bernie looks like Martina in a chair. Dude, these chairs are ginormous, bro. If I get up right now and Bernie goes to one side, I could literally fit on the other side of that chair.
I feel like Tom Hanks' baby in that movie. Like, I feel like
So no joke, these chairs are 58 inches wide. They did. I saw a picture of it.
Brett, I lost 50 pounds, so yeah, I can't fill in this chair anymore.
We got a couple chair fillers.
So yeah, so Joseph's team cheated. I ordered their Guayaberas. So Guayaberas, that's what they got, the traditional Cuban cigar shirt.
Yeah.
So we got that. I got a. You want me to share you? All right, Bernie, move over. There you go.
That's new norm.
So, yeah, so we ended up doing all of that. Miguel, we locked Miguel out. He did such a bad job while I was gone that we didn't let him in on the live today. All right, fine. The true story is that he's actually at IC Light for an event that I was at yesterday. Yeah, so ordered the Guayaberas. We got classic white 4-pocket Guayaberas, and I'm going to embroider. I think I'm just gonna do I might do the outline of the cigar vault thing, but I'm just gonna put the TCVO on the sleeve, kind of like in a thing. I don't know. I'm sure I'm gonna upset someone that won them with what they wanted, something different than what I put on it. But so that's the problem. The Guayaberas were that was the gift for exclusivity, for bragging rights for the team that won the Cigar Vault Open Masters Classic Invitational. That wouldn't be a bad idea, Lou. That's one way to prevent them from bringing things. So, my question to you guys is, what are your top 5 cigars that you guys have smoked so far this year? And for the guys that rep brands, feel free to shout out your brands. I'm not telling you to keep it agnostic, but yeah, shout out your top 5. Jason, what are some of give me your top 3 that you're currently smoked this year that are new for 2026? Geisha from Viaje is one. Okay. What else?
That has to be in the rotation for top 5. What else?
How about the Creature from Tatuaje? Yeah, that Vitola hit different, didn't it? Bern, what are a couple of your new favorites that you smoked this year? Someone throwing. So Aldi says the Wahoo from Lure and the Rojas HDA. Which Rojas HDA? Because all 3 of them, or one in particular? I'll tell you what, dude. The Alex Glez Cubana was freaking incredible. So the only Alex Glez, the only HDA Rojas that I've smoked so far is Ascending Shadows. And then I gave out, all of them. Okay, Sir Passion, dude. Sir Passion, man, really underrated. That brand is really, really solid. We hit our dividends things out. I thought the Valor, when I first smoked the Valor, was an insane Corojo. It was a Corojo with a San Andreas binder. I thought it was fantastic. The Onyx Knife from Stolen Throne. That was an OGT exclusive. Yeah. The Veterans Day HGA is fire. Onyx Knight was good. Same. Pastania Sumatra. Pastania Sumatra. I listed on. So is Catelli. Like, as surprising as Catelli, very, very good. That's a very good one. Yeah. Yeah. Been like a while run. I feel like this year, and Lou, like this year, and all the anyone on here that is really heavily involved in cigars, a lot of LEs that have been released thus far. Like last year, it felt like every LE was Mexican San Andres. It was like everything was MSA last year. This year, there's still some MSA. Yeah, dude, see the trout stout, the stout trout is the cigar I was talking about earlier that I said that we're going to be introducing some people to. I didn't name it by name. I said if you want to, because I didn't know how far out in the world. I didn't want to say something about it before others got it. I smoked it very, very good. And that was on Lou's word. Although he put me in a group message with Aldi and was like, Aldi, tell him how good it is. And I'm like, come on, Lou, you could just do this. I mean, there's no bias there. I smoked that one a few more than. I may have chain smoked them one day, back to back to back to back. But yeah, so the trout from Lure, absolute phenomenal steak. Yesterday we were out at I-State, and John Lee smoked that cigar. And it was like, what the fuck is this? Like, that's what he told me. I'm like, in a good way or bad way. He's like, this happened. I had this before. I said, John, I don't know. And yeah, so he smoked down there. Really, really liked it. He was pairing it up with Iron City Light, some IC Light action going on. So, but back on this whole top 5 of 25. Like it's kind of it's wild when you think about it. How many people can smoke cigars and it's LUR. There's no E. Okay, I'm eventually I'm gonna have the damn hat to prove it. I just need to get the time to finish it. But and Aldi, you know, as a guy that likes the Boston Red Sox, you really don't like Boston accents or our lack of ability to pronounce R's and E's together. Just gonna throw that out there. It's always gonna be a draw. It's never gonna be. It will physically hurt my jaw to say drawer. Like, but yeah, it's like crazy. Like the three of us, like we have people watching, but the three of us can sit here and talk about our top 5 cigars, and not one of us mentioned the same cigar. Right? You went straight Viajes. You went straight brands you rep. I went my 5. I went through the humidor. It's just wild, absolutely wild on how when you're smoking a cigar for your own personal enjoyment, how you can look at a cigar and be like, I really like this or I really don't. It's wild. Like in my opinion, I still think like if I'm looking at the brands that are here right now on our live, HDA, absolutely love it. Veil Mutiny, to me, format, Veil Mutiny all day long. Love it. However, in the Robusto format, Sending Shadows, man, it's a sneaker. It creeps up on you and just wants you to love it and hug it and take it home. And the funny thing is I kept smoking the Mutiny Robusto, and Zach was like, "You got to try shot." I was like, "Man, this Robusto, I just can't." And then I tried the Descending Shadow Robusto, and I'm like, "Damn, dude, like it's a good any time of day cigar." Whereas the Veiled Mutiny is, to me, it's like later on in the day. And then like on Lur's side, like the one cigar I go back to is no, it's Fat Tony or Little Tony. It's like that cigar when he released it last year. I smoked it. I was like, damn, like this is a good cigar. Like I like the Brownie Trout because like, and it's funny because everyone would think it's the San Andreas for me because I'm a San Andreas guy. But sometimes cigars that the Fat Tony, some guys cigars come out in different wrappers, and it like I went like Descending Shadows. It's not a San Andreas, right? But why do I like it better than the Veiled Mutiny and the Robo? Whatever it is, something about that format, man, just talks to me. You know, like if I go into the cigar cons, right? You're on here from the clowns. It's that Shaft Yacht collection, man. That Shaft Yacht collection to me is you know, I mean, it's not. I'm not talking anything about but like that Shaft Yacht collection from my personal flavor profile hits my profile like the best. Yeah, here, no, yeah. You know, it's a wild thing. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with a lot of things happening in the cigar industry. There's been a lot of really crazy shit that's happened up here, and I don't know if a lot of consumers know what's been going on, but you know, we had a wholesaler in Pennsylvania, the largest wholesaler up here called SC Wholesale. They bought out Vissel. So Vissel, the accessory company, got purchased. SC Wholesale then also went out, as far as I understand, from what I've heard on the rumor mill, on this next one. The next one, Vissel's confirmed. The next one was Sam Lucia had a shop called Stogie Bird. So Stogie Bird was another shop that shut down. So they bought his subscription service, is what I've heard. So now you have a wholesaler that's gone direct to consumer, if that is true. But yeah, so Stogie Bird shut their doors right during the Pittsburgh crawl. So back in May. Yeah.
Hey, Miguel.
Oh. What's up, Jeremy? Good morning, buddy. What's up, Mix? So yeah, it's just a really random. It's a really interesting time right now for this. Lots and lots of stuff is happening. You got a lot of different regulations that are coming out or that are constantly being fighted. But a lot of consolidation seems like it's happening, man, in the market. You know, you get like, just think of it this way: a wholesaler that moved 4 brands just bought a brand.
What's the
It's no different than like conceptual, like a distributor distributing cigars. Just bought a brand.
one of the switch industries because it's like that are like Monument Company and Casket, they're buying up you know what I mean? Something, which is wild. So,
Mics are red now. I'm charging them. Shout out to Miguel for not charging the mics for me. So we may have to end the live a little bit early because Miguel didn't charge the mics. So yeah, so really, really crazy time. But overall, man, it's still a great time for cigars. I mean, a lot of good cigars are coming out. I had, we do a lot of these extra mobile lounge, and everyone's like, comes in like, what? And I tell them, here or in our main lounge? And they're like, here, Leather Rose, Cuba Cuba, Fat Bottom Betty. Because like when you're out at those events at like distilleries and stuff, I literally bring the top shelf of the humidor that we travel with is all sweets, and then everything underneath it is just regular premium unflavored cigars. And somehow those damn 3 boxes, man, like people are like, oh my God, you got the acids. Like, oh yeah. I did. I gave you the charge cable, which I now need to find. I mean, that's the reality. Like well, on the truck, the house ones are $1.50 less than a Cuba Cuba. But it just back to what people like. What they like is what they like, right? Like they smoked with a buddy, and their buddy gave them a Cuba Cuba and told them it was a good cigar, and they trust their buddy over the idiot in the trailer that's trying to sell it to them. Take it easy, Matt. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Yeah, so on when we're out, we went through every sweet cigar we almost had yesterday. Well, I'll bring them on. They're on? So, all right. So we're just to kind of do some quick housekeeping because I am going to have to end the live early because our mics are literally dying. Shout out Migs. That's not going to get old saying that. But Miguel is going to be down at Iron City all day today for a music fest. Music fest. They have another 8 bands today. They did 8 bands yesterday. It was an absolute awesome time. Like I got home super late, but it was a killer time, man. It was the food there. Those trucks are outputting some stupid food. Really? They had this hot ass wood fire pizza truck, which I shouldn't have been eating pizza, but I figure I'm gonna be sweating all day out here in the blistering sun. I think I can add a couple of calories. And we did I did a Taste of Italy pizza, and it had prosciutto on it. Drizzled with this balsamic aged vinegar. Oh my God, it was so good. And we had the hummus. The PK Chicken was down there, and they did have hummus, like a Permanis chicken sandwich. So I did a Permanis sandwich, but when I ordered it, I was like, no fries, no bread. The guy looks at me in the slot. The wing dust. So when Joseph went back to order it, I told him, like, yeah, this is what I had. He said, yeah, but you really fucked it up. Like, it's too shit. This is the owner of the truck is telling me this, but it was hysterical. And I was like, I did. Yeah. The corn guy was out there, yeah. Joseph ate that as well. He really liked it. I did not eat the corn. But, so Miguel will be out in Iron City all day today. They're going to have another set of amazing local bands. It's all local bands. They're great. was a great time, man. It was to raise money for autism for Band Together Pittsburgh. Is the group that they're doing it for. It was really cool. Our Veterans Night is tomorrow, so if you're in the area, stop on out. Our Veterans Night is for a great cause. We raise money. Heroes Born Heroes in the VFW. We're gonna have some food here. We're gonna have the fridge stocked with beer. We're gonna have live music from Evan Eggert. We got the new lounge set up for this Veterans Night, so this is gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. It's gonna be really interesting. We're gonna figure out how the new furniture plays out for Veterans Night. So Veterans Night is there, and then deals for today. I have no idea what we're doing. I mean, we could do something out of Miguel's locker. I don't know if anyone really wants that. Is that really enticing? Something out of Miguel's locker. Ooh, actually, I know Miguel has Opus in his locker. So I know Julian's going to be dropping some eyeballs here in a second if I tell him Miguel's locker is open to Opus. But La Vega. La Vega is going to be rolling cigars here tomorrow, so that's going to be your one free cigar. So we got 4 cigars coming in from La Vega, part of their core line, and then the 5th one will be a free hand-rolled cigar that they're rolling here. You know what? I think for today, everyone's done a ton of deals for 4th of July and all of that. A lot of people are going to be tapped out. We'll get you guys. We'll get something coordinated for next time. Johnny Cottontail has just pulled in. What's up, buddy? So we're gonna get off this live because my mics are literally dying. Again, shout out to Miguel for not charging them. Why don't you say shout out to Miguel, Johnny? There you go, for not charging the mics.
Good job, Miguel.
No, you had 1 job. Maybe 2. So yeah, stop on out Iron City. We've lost sound.